Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you see by the title, we will be making a fall tree. And here is a little bit of how it will look. And I will tell you the materials that you'll need to be able to create this project as well. Now this project is not my own. I actually did find this idea from Bargain Bethany on TikTok. She's also on YouTube, and it was a video that popped up, and I saw how she did hers, and I tweaked mine, and I did do mine somewhat differently, and I will go over that as well. But I had a fall tree, and I did not like the way that it looked. I think I did it probably about 2 years ago, and it was with a long dowel and a round foam ball, and I stuck the leaves down in it, and it just, I don't know, I just didn't like the way that it looked. So when I saw her project, I was like, well, let me try that out and see if I like it better, and I do. So first, to start out with, you will need a broom from the Dollar Tree. I will insert a picture here of what the broom looks like, because I have taken mine apart, and so I do have a screenshot, and I'll go ahead and insert it right here. All right, so as you see, it's just a standard broom, and I've taken these pieces apart, and I'll show you. You take the actual end of the broom off of the actual handle itself, and then you also remove this piece as well, which is your top piece to your handle. So you won't need either one of these. You can put these to the side. Now what I did that was different from her is that once she disassembled her broom, now she did take some duct tape and she wrapped it around, and then she went ahead and she painted the tape. Now I chose not to do that. Instead, what I chose to do was to spray paint mine, and I used the Rust-Oleum shade is Espresso Satin, and I found this at Walmart, so I'll go ahead and show you there. And I happen to have this on hand because I was going to use this for an Easter project, but I never got to the project. I am still going to hold it to the side for that, but I knew that I had this on hand, so you know, I luckily had that. But and then I had my broom. It was just an old broom that was laying around that I used to use, and I wasn't using any longer. So the only thing that I had to put money into was all of the leaves. So what I did, let me see if I can try to get in a little bit closer for you so you can actually see. I took apart the top piece here. So that piece right there I took apart. And then what I did was I stuffed my stems down in there. Now I have 6 of them, and I just wanted to give you an idea of like how that looked. Okay, let me move it back. And then I did place them at angles, so I didn't have them all, you know, fanned out all in one spot. I did kind of turn some, you know, sort of like the way your tree is, you know, when you have the different angles, you know, on your tree. So I was able to stuff 6 of them down in there, and that did work right. Now, let me mention this, that I have 6 more of these. Now, I chose 2 different colors. I chose these that were the yellows. These are maple leaves from the Dollar Tree. So those are the yellow, and then this is the orange. And what I did was I chose to bend it at an angle. Can you see that? Where it's bent there at an angle. And then this one was done the same way as well. And the reason why I did it like that was so that I could take it and glue it to the side like this. And what's nice is with this shade of paint, it goes perfectly with the color stems of these leaves. So it will blend in just real nicely. I'm gonna try to glue it, you know, like real, you know, real close up against there so that it blends in and you can't see it. And then when I get finished, I will take you off the tripod and take you to the spot where I normally have my tree hung up, standing up at. And I'll tell you another idea that I think would be so nice, and I may look at doing it, is to add fairy lights to it as well. I have some that I think they're on like a timer. So, you know, those would be perfect to add to it, and then it gives a nice little ambiance, you know, at nighttime. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and start trying to glue some of these on there, and then I'll let you see what that looks like once I get started with that. All right, so I was gonna go ahead and show y'all the progress already. I've already added 3. I have 3 more here that are left that I still need to add. But what I chose to do is just to angle them. I mean, have them at different angles. So I was gonna try to get in closer so you can see there. So I have this one that's a little bit higher than this one, and this one's a little bit lower. So, you know, you want them at different heights to look just, you know, a little bit more realistic, if you will. All right, let me go ahead and finish this off, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, y'all, so now I have it all completed here, and I'm trying to bring it back so you can see it the best that you can here. But you see how I have them at different heights here along the way, and I have them going in different directions, like I said, like a tree does. And I will put it in a spot so you can see it a little bit better. I love the way that it turned out. Let me bring it in a little bit closer. I love the way that this turned out, and like I said, I mean, I like the idea that Bark and Bethany had with the way, the concept and everything. I just wanted mine slightly a little bit different, and so I chose it to do this, you know, to do it this way. But you know, I just wanted to show you that you can make a simple tree. I had to figure out the cost for this. I know that it was, you know, $1.25 for everything. I had let's see, 12 of the leaf stems, and then I have the actual broom. So I'll figure out the cost, and I will also add that at the bottom as well, so you can see what it comes out to being. I know it's real inexpensive, and then also you have to factor in your paint if you don't already have paint, so that's an added fee. But for the cost itself, minus the paint, because I would think the paint would probably be around $3 and something, probably a can. I don't know the total cost. I can give it to you from Walmart, as in the cost added in with that. So I can put the cost of the paint along with all of your leaf stems, and then the broom, and kind of give you an idea of how much this would get into costing. So yeah, I'll do that, and then that way, you know, you'll have a good estimate if you want to do this project as well. All right, so let me go ahead and get it set up, and we'll go ahead and take the camera over there, and I'll let you see what it looks like. All right, well, y'all will get a little sneak peek of this area. I have already decorated for the fall, and so you'll see a little bit here of my setup. I won't show you everything, but this kind of gives you an idea, and I do have my football things over here. But let's get in closer. So here is the actual tree, and if you've seen my videos before, I do have this green Bo. He's been whining all day, y'all. I don't know what's his problem. But here is this this green picket fence that I keep up year round. And then I did, like I said, have another tree here. I didn't like the way it looked. So I love this. You know, you could add more to it, and I may eventually add more to it. I probably can bring this stem down a little bit. You know, you can play around with it and kind of tweak it a little bit. And but see how it all comes out. Oops, I don't want to show y'all too much. But see how it comes out at, you know, different angles. I really like the way that it turned out. And I may, like I said, add a little bit more towards the bottom because I feel like there is a lot at the top. It looks like more so on camera than it does in person. But I like the way this turned out. I'm so happy with it. So I hope that if you're looking to do something like this, you know, that you have you know, a good experience, and you try it as well. And then, like I said, I may even add some fairy lights to it as well. All right, y'all. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are visiting my channel for the first time, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Check out some of my other videos. I do have some Halloween videos coming y'all's way, some DIYs. And I think I do have one other fall video that I'm going to be showing as well. All right, y'all. Well, as always, thanks for watching. Bye. Here is a nighttime view of the tree. I have now added an additional 6 stems, and I love how full that it is. I'll step back here a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I'm trying to show different angles so you can get an idea.